I just feel like we're in competition right now because they are trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to populate. The devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols. And I said, you know what? We need to stop treating our relationship with Jesus like the little buddy that you talk to before you go to bed at night, and not be more vocal about all the things that God means to us and all of the things that God has brought us through. Because there's been a lot of moments that you didn't post about, but yet how did God decide to get me through this?
Yeah, man.
And yeah, they going above and beyond to promote the devil, and it's pissing me off.
Hey, you can say what you want about Tyrese, but when he's right, he's right. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was to convince the world that he didn't exist. Now I know that the Lord is not the author of confusion, but everywhere you look these days, all you can see is the normalization of sexual degeneracy, sexual promiscuity, fornication. You see the signs and symbols in your media of blasphemers and devil worshipers. You see the progression of men who seem to have God complex, who are creating a world suitable for the revelation of the Antichrist. You see the slippery slope that our society is headed on, and you see very little pushback because those who speak out on these topics seem to get canceled. They're risking their lives, their jobs, and their livelihoods in many cases. Now, I talk about a lot of different controversial subjects on this channel. I have a perspective that's unique, and I know that if I ever decide to apply for positions in public life, these things can and will be used against me. But I speak boldly because I have a heart for the youth, and I recognize that us older folks, it's hard to trick us because we have experience. We've lived in a world before cell phones and before the expansion of artificial intelligence and access to the internet. We lived in a world where our parents instilled values in us, different morals and principles to live by, such as loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. These things were important to us because of our parents who put it into us. But now these days, kids are being raised not so much by our parents, but by iPads and iPhones. With so many lies and harmful ideologies being sold and marketed to the youth, I think it's important that we have more men of honor step up to the plate, ready to speak truth boldly and with their heart, speaking it on the internet openly so that the youth can see that everyone is not bowing down to this new-aged woke agenda. Everybody is not just going with the flow, regardless of the consequences to society and to the long-term culture. There are people who believe in the traditional family values, which were once the norm in this country. Everybody is not ready to sacrifice our families and our children for the sake of political correctness. I'm one of those people, and it's important that this channel represent the truth. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. My question to you is, who is we that's fighting? Who is the we wrestling with the rulers of darkness in this world? Who is the we wrestling with those who practice spiritual wickedness sitting in high places? Because all I see is a lot of evil men with microphones speaking loudly and proudly, and a lot of good men sitting back being quiet. We already know that the only thing evil needs to thrive is for good men to do nothing. Moral of the story, you can disagree with me or you can support me. But either way, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
So you made it all the way to the end of the video, but you haven't hit the like button yet. Come on now, you're cheating me, you're cheating yourself. Go ahead, hit the like button. And while you're at it, you might as well smash the subscribe button so you can get notifications every time I drop a video. I make a video every day, a different topic, a different subject. They're all interesting, so you can check them all out by hitting the subscribe button and setting your notifications to all so you get an alert when I drop a video. There you go.